What's up, everybody? It's Belligerence here, and today, as promised, I am bringing you a Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam gameplay. I recently got the DLC, but I haven't really given it the love and attention it deserves. But I have played 2 or 3 matches before I recorded this video, and I have to say, as always with DICE and their quality, is freaking amazing. The maps are always big, they're always beautiful, lots of action going on. So if you haven't played Bad Company 2 ever or recently, you should definitely check this out. So today I am bringing you a Squad Deathmatch on Operation Hastings. I find that this map is really good for mid to long range weapons, as there's a lot of open space that people tend to run through, very stupidly I might add, as snipers and assault rifles will pick them off very easy. So if you use these type of weapons, you definitely have the advantage. If you take advantage of the high grounds, there's lots and lots of hills, there's these 2 bridges, so as like right here, this guy's just running out in the open while I'm spawn hidden and just take him out just like that, right off the bat as I start the map. But as I said, there's a lot of hills to stay hidden in. As with Battlefield, you want to stay more hidden than running around. It's not like other FPSs where you can run around, spray your gun, pick up a couple of kills, and keep on with your merry way. So try and stay low, stay slow, take your time. As with the weapons, they don't do as much damage as they would in other FPSs that are out there. So make sure you have your shot and take it if you can, and try and conserve ammo. The only way you can get ammo in this game is if an assault class drops you a box, or you pick up another weapon, or you die. You can't run over the same weapon type and pick up ammo like you could in another game. So with that said, this game has 4 different classes. If you've never played this before, I'm going to try and give you a quick run through of the best way to try and play a squad deathmatch or a rush game. There are 4 classes: Assault, Engineer, Medic, and Recon. And you want to pick a class that you are very comfortable playing. Don't pick something just because it has a rocket launcher or you think you'd be good with a sniper rifle, as the game mechanics in this game are far different than any other FPS I've ever played. And that's one of the key elements to being good and winning these games, is to pick a class that you're good with. Make sure you don't have a lot of those classes on the team. So try and learn them so you can be diverse and help your squad out in any situation. If you play Assault, you should try and always give teammates ammo when they need it, and use your grenade launcher to blow holes in buildings so you destroy cover so the enemy can't hide behind that. If you play Engineer, your role is not to shoot the RPG at random things. It is to destroy vehicles and use your tool gun to repair your vehicles. As Medic, your job is to heal and revive your team. In Rush, when you revive your teammate, if you're an attacker, you get a respawn ticket back, and that is a crucial element to winning a game, because after 75 deaths, if you don't have any more tickets, you lose. But in a team deathmatch, it just helps to have your teammates come right back there instead of having to wait to respawn in some random location if they don't decide to respawn on you. Don't try and revive somebody in the middle of a firefight. It usually ends up as 2 deaths on the scoreboard opposed to 1. So if you're playing Medic and going for a revive, always check your surroundings and make sure no one's there to kill you as you revive your teammate. And lastly, if you're playing Recon, your job is to stay back, spot out enemies for your team to pick off. That's another big game mechanic, is pressing the back button when you see somebody. It'll put a little arrow over their head and allows your teammates to see where they are. It works on vehicles and people running on foot. So always spot them out and let your team know what's coming at them. Give them a heads up of how many people there are. And this will give your team the advantage so they know what's coming at you. Maybe set up an ambush if a tank is coming or a squad is rushing your position. So always try and spot out people if you can. If you're not in the position to do it, don't try and get a spot. Try and go for a kill. And lastly, as Recon, you have a mortar strike most of the time. You can also set up C4 if you'd rather plant traps, but you can use the mortar strike to help engineers take out tanks, other vehicles, or help assaults blow up buildings, or if you're daring enough, try and score a couple of kills with it. With this said, this game is very squad based, so as I said before, try and pick a class you're comfortable with, comfortable performing the tasks that are necessary to win. And that's all I really have to say about battlefield tips in general. For this map, like I said earlier, there's all these wide open spaces like these crossroads here. And I tend to like to just circle around them, staying in the high areas so I can look down and see what's coming, stay in the bushes so nobody can see me, and just pick off people as they run through. It works pretty well. And don't try and do what I'm about to do here. Don't run up hills. There's a lot of hills in these maps that just are not meant for running up. And I always make the mistake of finding the one that I can't run up. Don't do that. It's not good when somebody's got you pinned down. And really, that's all I have for this video. I haven't really played Vietnam. I don't know the other maps quite as well as this one. This is the one that keeps popping up. Ironically, the one that wasn't available first when the DLC came out, I do believe. I think this is the map that they unlocked after so many medals were earned in online gameplay. So maybe that's the reason it's being played more. But that's all I really have for this gameplay. I do have a PSA I want to mention, and this is something that's kind of bothered me over the past couple of years. I've switched phone carriers twice in the past 2 years, and each time I get the new number, apparently the last person that had it did not have the common courtesy to allow their friends and their family and people that needed to contact them. They didn't tell them they had a new phone number. So like maybe 4 or 5 times a week I'll get a call or an awkward text or something like that for this person that I don't know, and I tell them that I'm not them, they must have got a new phone number, and it still keeps coming. So if you do get a new number, please let everybody know. It really bothers me that I have to go through this on a weekly basis. But that's really all I have to say on that too. I'm sorry I just kind of blatantly threw that out there, but after 5 phone calls a week, I just have to let you guys know. Please don't do that. Please don't allow the person that gets your old number to have to go through what I go through every day. And with that said, I do want to ask you guys, the people that do watch these videos, if you would please comment, let me know what I can do, what I'm doing wrong, what I could do better, what you'd like to see. I'm here to entertain you. I'm sort of a trained dancing monkey, if you will. I want to entertain you guys. I want you guys to keep coming back. I want you to enjoy these videos. I love doing them, and I'd love it if you wanted to come back and watch them. So just send me a comment. Leave a comment down at the bottom saying what you'd like to see, what you didn't like when you watched this video or what the other videos I watched. Just let me know. I want to make this as best as possible. So let me know what you guys would like to see. I kind of try and do these commentaries as sort of an improv, just going with what I see, what I think I should hear. But I've been told I ramble, so if you agree with what other people have said, just let me know. I'll try and make these more scripted. I don't want to sit here and read from a notepad or a piece of paper. I don't want to make it feel forced. I do want it to naturally come out. But if you think I do too many awkward pauses or say a lot or whatever, just feel free to comment. I don't care if you hate on me right now. Any criticism is a good criticism to me at this point. But that's all I can really say on that. One last thing before I go, I'd like to tell you guys what I have planned coming up. I'm planning to do either a few arcade games or maybe an Assassin's Creed gameplay, maybe help out with the achievements in the virtual training missions if you'd like to see that. And I'm also thinking of doing a blooper reel once a week because, once again, these improv commentaries are really hard for me to do. I sit here for maybe 45 minutes trying to come up with what I'd like to say, and I go through a lot of takes. So I'm thinking about saving those and recording myself so you can kind of see my reaction, laugh at my frustration. Maybe you'll get a kick out of that. I do want you to watch this amazing, yes, it's a noob tube, but that's pretty good for Battlefield. Grenades aren't the same from other games. But anyways, I'm out. Enjoy the last couple of minutes of this commentary. Rate it, like it, subscribe it, comment it if you want. It's all up to you. I appreciate everything you do to help me out. So I'll catch you on the next video, guys.